Alright guys, for the first round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Shiftry. Due to Shiftry being a dark and fighting type Pokemon, this will be a very good start for us. Due to Shiftry once again being a dark and fighting type Pokemon, we will be resisting all of his fighting and dark type moves, including his fast move, which includes counter, and probably his charge move, which includes power up punch or something like foul play. Due to, once again, Shiftry being a dark and fighting type Pokemon, our player off from my Azumarill will be doing double super effective damage due to Fairy type being super effective against both fighting types and dark types. So we do get our first shield off. These power up punches are doing a good amount of damage because power up punch does increase your attack by a bunch after each charge move that you've done. So he is up ahead of damage because of that, but we don't even have to worry because none of his moves will actually faint us, so we still may be able to get a lot of energy charged up. We did also get that extra shield, and a little bit of damage ahead is nothing. We do also make a swap onto a Escavalier because we will be doing super effective damage, not super effective damage against him, but a good amount of damage. Both of us will be doing a good amount of damage because once again that Shiftry does have that attack buff that will be doing a good amount. My opponent does also make a swap onto Abomasnow. Due to Abomasnow being an ice and grass type Pokemon, my Escavalier will be doing very good against him due to Escavalier having a fighting type fast move and fighting types do super effective damage against ice types. So we do get a very good farm down there. We do have our drill gun charged up that will be doing a good amount of damage. I am just going to instantly throw it into whatever Pokemon he swaps to. Even if it is going to be that Shiftry that is very low, we are going to be doing a good amount of damage with it. Boom. He's 1 HP. Both of us do go down right there. I did actually have to throw in a counter before he did faint. And my opponent's final Pokemon is a Whiscash. We still have 2 shields left, and that is my opponent's final Pokemon. We still have that. We still have our another Pokemon in the back as well, which includes Skarmory that will be doing a good amount of damage, just in case my Azumarill does die, but he probably won't. The Hydro Pump did do a good amount of damage, enough for my Skarmory to come in and easily feint him. We don't actually even have to feint him because my opponent does actually decide to surrender, allowing us to win the second round. Good game to my opponent. For the second round, my opponent's first Pokemon is a Charizard. So this is a very good start for us because we will be resisting all of his fire type moves and his dragon type moves. Fire types do not very effective damage against water types, and dragon types do not very effective damage against fairy types. So because of that, this is a very good start for us. We do just have to throw in that player off just so we can do as much damage as possible, and then so my Azumarill will be able to go for the hard farm down. He does actually make a swap out into a Azumarill right when I did throw in that play rough, so his Azumarill did take the hit instead of that Charizard. I did want the Charizard to take the hit instead because Charizard does counter most of our Pokemon rather than Azumarill. So I do make a swap out into my Skarmory because Skarmory will be countering all of his fairy type moves. He does actually make a swap out into Charizard back out. He does make the swap out into that Charizard once again, so I do actually make a swap out into Azumarill. This is just going to be going back and forth. Right here, I do decide to go for the hard farm down because my bubbles once again are going to be doing super effective damage due to water just being super effective against fire types. So we do get a very nice farm down off. Both of our charge moves are charged up, both our play rough and our Hydro Pump. Right here, he does make another swap out into a Azumarill, so I do decide to throw in my play rough instead of the Hydro Pump because play rough will be doing more neutral damage or more damage instead than my Hydro Pump, because Hydro Pump will be doing not very effective damage because of that. So he does get to his charge move right here. I do expect it to be a play rough or an ice beam from our past that he did get his charge move. We do get hit by an ice beam that doesn't fully faint our Azumarill, but we are able to survive with 1 HP left. I did just decide to throw in the Sky Attack because I do know that both of us would have been going down first, and it would have been better if I was able to see his next Pokemon before he did. So he does also make another swap into Charizard that was actually 1 HP, so both of us did actually go down there. My opponent's final Pokemon is a Machamp. I still have that Azumarill in the back. My plan here was to make a swap onto Escavalier. Not throwing a shield at all, because if he gets a charge move off for my Azumarill, then my Azumarill will probably faint. So I did actually decide to make a swap onto my Escavalier. I did remember that my Azumarill did still have some extra energy in the back, so this drill run, I expected it to get a shield, swap out into my Azumarill, and throw in the Play Rough that will be doing super effective damage against this Machamp and instantly faint him, allowing us to win the second round. Good game to our opponent.